rules for the modern game of football were pretty much derived from the game of rugby. And while participation may not be as high as most of those other sports out there, a club in Green Bay has been working for a very long time to change all that. Nick Goddard has their story.
Pause, engage.
It's a sport that dates back to 19th century Europe, and in northeast Wisconsin, the Green Bay Celtics have been building their own rugby tradition. This weekend in Howard, the club held a very special reunion.
Green Bay Rugby is celebrating 35 years of rugby in Green Bay. We started in 1972, and we have old boys here today from all over the country. Our big event today is saluting the loss of Greg Smith, another rugger, Gary Papard, and yet another rugger, Bob Blahnik. We've had some really wonderful people play rugby at Green Bay, and we're going to miss them dearly.
And what better way to honor those teammates than to hit the pitch and play some rugby, as well as tell a few tall tales about days gone by.
The famous Old Boys Rugby slogan is, the older I get, the better I was. And there are about 35 to 50 guys out here right now talking about how the glory years of how good they used to be and the tries that no one remembers.
While the veteran guys at the Green Bay Rugby Club still enjoy getting out there and playing, they also have another goal in mind, to introduce this classic game to a whole new generation.
The high school teams actually started in this area in 1994, 95. Some of our seasoned veterans put it all together and worked their tailbones off to get it to work. We have 8 high school teams right now, and they've been a great feeder source for us, everywhere from Fond du Lac to Marinette. Those kids come out and eventually go to college and come back and play rugby in Green Bay with us. It's wonderful.
As with any other sport, the influx of younger players have brought a different style to rugby.
The game itself is faster paced. The guys are bigger, stronger, faster, and the rules of the game have made it more of an offensive game. But Green Bay, the club now has established itself as a very solid club financially and player-wise. Back when we first started, we had a hard time fielding 15 guys. We'd meet on 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning to go to Chicago and with 12 guys, and we're trying to scrape up an extra 4 to make the team.
Although the competition on the pitch gets fierce, it's the relationships off it that are remembered long after the game is over.
We have friends that we've met across the state, across the country, and we stay in touch. We get together here once a year. A lot of the rugby clubs do an annual anniversary and invite Green Bay to Milwaukee, Madison. So it's wonderful that we can get together year after year after year and be friends forever.
After the game today, we have a pig roast, and we actually feed the other team, and we all hang out. It's like brotherhood. We all, after the, during the game we hate each other, but after the game we're like family.
And the young members of Green Bay's rugby family have an appreciation for those who paved the way.
There's one guy out there right now who's 55 playing. He's 55 playing this game that most people think is only for hooligans and crazy people. But you know what? You get into this game and it's in your blood. You play forever. You get some people that truly love the sport and they'll play forever.
And it's that passion that will keep Green Bay Rugby going strong for 35 more years. Reporting for Sports Extra, Nick Goddard.